What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Back again with Will, by popular demand, because you guys love the video that we did with him talking about Denmark versus Sweden, some differences.
Yeah. It's good to be back.
A lot of comments like, wow, we like when Will's on the channel. You guys have a good team chemistry, good vibe.
We decided to do the clothes together now.
Exactly. Speaking of the clothes, this was a brand from a friend of a friend. It's a football brand.
I like them already.
A footballer here as well. So if you think this is cool, I'll leave a link down in the description if you guys want to check that out. But with that, we have a great video for you guys today. We're going to be comparing some housing in the US and Sweden.
Yep.
And not just any housing. We're looking at what can $1 million get you in various cities in the US versus various cities in Sweden. And we're going to react to it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've done some real estate videos in the past on my own, but I thought it'd be fun to have a second person reacting. And for those of you that don't know, the current exchange rate for $1 million is about 8.7 million Swedish crowns. Okay. Right? So that's the judge. So we're looking at in that almost 8 to 9 million Swedish crown range in the Swedish, and then I set the range of $900,000 to $1.1 million.
Okay.
In the US. All
that's
right.
Perfect.
Should we jump into it?
Let's do it.
We're going to start expensive. We're going to start in one of the most expensive cities in all of the U.S. we have right here in San Francisco.
Yeah.
For $925,000, this is what you get. You get one bedroom and one bathroom. Only one bedroom, one bathroom is what $1 million
807 square feet.
Yeah. So it's around 80 square meters. It's not exactly 10 to 1, but I like to think of it as 10 to 1 when I do the conversion. So if you have like a 200 square meter place, it's like roughly 2,000.
I got you.
There is definitely a difference in there, but that's just to give you an idea. But yeah, you can see like scrolling through this, like it's really not.
Okay, so it's nice because they have nice furniture and stuff in there.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about it's about 80 square meters?
Yeah, around 80 square meters. And I'll put the exact on
for
the
$1 million.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Who's doing this?
In the U.S., of course, like you'll see in apartments in Sweden are also quite expensive in terms of. All right,
space. We'll get to this. I'm excited to learn more about this.
Exactly, but this is like super to only have one bedroom for $1 million. And if you have $1 million, you can afford nice furniture. So it makes sense.
If that's what you. But look at the outside. Look at the outside.
Look at the building.
I don't want to. We don't want to knock too much, but this building looks like it's been through some times here.
No,
it just looks like a random building. This apartment in Kansas City, I don't know what it's going to cost. Like I don't know what that would cost.
A lot less than $1 million. Probably a fifth of that. Maybe 200,000. Maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe between 150.
Yeah,
that's.
I mean, looking
at
this, you can see why. Literally, I've heard like in San Francisco, there's like doctors and lawyers that are like still living with their parents.
Yeah.
Because they can't afford a place to live in the city. To me, that is just absolutely mind blowing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in San Francisco.
That's what
I've heard
saying.
it's a great city, but like it's.
You've not been there?
I've never been actually.
Okay.
I've been everywhere else in California. It seems like.
Yeah, of course.
I like LA. I like San Diego a lot.
San Diego's top notch. So.
But like, yeah, never been to San Francisco actually. But yeah, I've heard it's a lot like cloudier as well.
San Francisco is a great city. There's nothing to take away from it. It's that expensive part, which you can see right here. That's that San Francisco has a homeless person issue.
I would be homeless because I couldn't get a place to live here.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's crazy.
Nah, it's
crazy. But your salary is probably higher too.
Of course, your salary is higher, but
not that much higher.
I mean, I don't want to be too crazy and complain, but like one of the great achievements of being a millionaire, I would imagine, right, is that you like I've got this awesome place to come back to. Not the same size as your college dorm room that you share with your friends.
So let's see what $1 million gets you in Kansas City. Where you're
Please
from.
Let me go ahead, guys.
Yeah. We did Kansas City, Kansas.
All right.
On the Kansas side.
I'm from the Kansas side. Yeah. People don't know that. It's split into sides.
So we're mostly looking at apartments, but because Kansas City downtown is on the Missouri side,
that's correct.
We decided to go with a house for this one. Mm-hmm. All right. So this is $900,000. So this is cheaper actually by $25,000 compared to what we were looking at the listing price.
And what do you get?
You get a big house. 4,000 square feet. So
boom.
It's like 5 times the size. Basically.
It's huge.
And you can see
nice.
Huge living room, lots of space. Like for me, like I might prefer like from the city standpoint maybe living in San Francisco, but like in terms of space, like this is a huge draw.
Oh, it's huge.
That you can get so much more space. But look at this deck.
Yeah, look at that kitchen though. The kitchen also. Oh, the decks. All that stuff in Kansas City. This is a plug for KC, not just because I'm from there, but you're going to get more for your money.
Yeah.
And there's so much more land that we have this ability to build these huge houses for cheap. And in the U.S., the only thing is we got tornadoes. I know you guys, a lot of you guys are probably Swedish. Look at this.
Yeah.
We are used to tornadoes. I've seen tornadoes. They come through. You deal with it. And
they build out of different materials too, like a lot of bricks and things.
We
right?
don't.
Oh, you don't?
No. Okay. There's some good reason why they do this.
But
Things
every
are built
house
out
has
of
a basement, right?
Every house has a basement. You need a basement, and you need to go down there because of that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because my cousins live in Nebraska. My aunt and uncle live in Nebraska, and every house has a basement that you can go in if there's a tornado or something. Yeah. But it's crazy how much cheaper. Like they live just outside of Omaha, and like my cousin who is my age could like live with her parents for like 2 or 3 years and then afford to buy a house in cash.
Oh yeah, easily.
And think about that, like somebody that's in like their mid-20s never has to make a mortgage payment and just owns a house outright. Yeah. To me, that's absolutely... And the house that she bought is bigger than my parents' house in Portland. Exactly. At 20-something years old. Yeah. Mind-blowing.
It gets you more, man. Yeah, it gets you more.
Crazy. So
that's a nice-looking house.
This is a very nice... For $1 million, I mean, look at that. You got a pool in the backyard.
Pool.
All this space.
All the land.
You can build a football field.
This is like it looks like one of those like LA mansions from the top, like with the amount of land and space that you get. It's just like a little private place for Leonardo DiCaprio to hang out at.
Really cool. Do you get a lot of snow in Kansas City?
It's hit or miss because of the location in the U.S. being in the middle. We either get one winter where it's just like destroyed, and one where it's like we're in Mexico.
Okay. Well, I think if you get a Mexico winter, it might be worth the night.
Totally, bro.
All right, let's go down to the East Coast because we've hit the West Coast, we've hit the center and the Midwest, and now we're going to the East Coast. And I've done a video with New York before, so I don't want to do it. New York's very, very expensive, obviously.
Let's not do it with them.
But I thought, let's get some sunshine. Let's go down to Miami, where they're speaking Spanish. You're on the beach. This is what you get for $1 million in Miami. And I was thinking, damn, this looks pretty nice.
That's really nice, actually. Yeah.
2,000 square feet.
All right, so half the
size of the KC place, but way bigger than the San Francisco place. And look at that, water views. Look at those skies. Wow. This makes me want to move to Miami.
This makes me continually not like San Francisco more and more based on that. Just based on that house. That's an amazing place.
Yeah.
Look at all the glass. I need sunlight. Like, I don't know about you, but I need sunlight all the time. And just glass, water. I'm from a place where there's not a whole lot of water. If I'm going to live in Miami, give me the pool. Give me the nice, view.
If I move back to the U.S., like, I might be going to Miami.
$1 million house.
This looks super, super nice.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm not sure what, like, the average prices are in Miami for, like, normal people houses. But, I mean, let's compare this. Let's just hop over to Sweden. But just for reference, like, 2,300 square feet. That's roughly 200 plus square meters.
Sure.
So now we'll hop over to the other side of the world.
Yeah.
And we're going into, this one was in Malmo, I believe.
Malmö?
Yes.
I've never been there.
Never been to Malmo. Right across.
You never been there?
I've been to the train station switching to go to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
But I have not actually explored around Malmo. So this place, around $1 million, again, maybe slightly under. And I like how it's close to the water.
Yeah, it's like on the water.
Yeah. Like really, really cool view. You can see the turning tower here. That's very famous in Malmo. So you got a view of that. So you're in a prime location.
Yeah.
Right? Cool furniture. You got a view of the tower. You're on the water. I think it's cool. It does look a lot less space than like the Miami place, for example.
Yeah, but it's nice. It looks. I feel better here. I don't like feeling cramped. And that's maybe it's my thing. And as long as I've got just enough space, I'm not saying it has to be the $1 million mansion in Kansas City, but this is nice. You got enough space. You're out in the open. You see some nice buildings around you. Good water. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, but just when you compare side by side with Miami, it is like you do get a lot more space in a major city.
Yeah.
So, but I think this is enough space. It just makes me wonder, like, if I were to get like a normal place in Malmo for like 3 million crowns, you're not going to have the luxury, the same amount of space.
Yeah,
because this is the high end of the market. We have to also remember.
It's a nice kitchen,
but I mean, super nice. This would easily be enough space for me. it just leaves me wondering what like a normal house would look like.
I am curious.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. This is not what the everyday citizen in Malmö is not living like this.
I mean, that is a sweet view, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
How big is the place, though?
This place was, let's see, 95 square meters. So you get 1,000 square feet. So it's about half the size.
95, almost 100. Like, that's cool.
Let's go to Sweden's second largest city. Malmo is the third largest. Now we'll go to Gothenburg, which is the second largest.
All right, Gothenburg.
And this is, again, just under $1 million at 8.4 million crowns. Mm-hmm. Again, 100 square meters.
Yeah. All right.
Just for reference, my current place is like 35 square meters. So it is like 3 times as big as my current place. And this is cool, man.
That's awesome.
This is really cool. That view.
Have you been to Gothenburg?
I have once.
Okay. It's nice?
It's nice. I went in November, so it was really rainy, cold. Yeah. The trees had already lost their leaves. Okay. So I need to go again to do it justice. I am going to go again in May, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that. Yeah.
That's really cool.
See, these places, they get it with the glass and the sunlight.
The glass and the view.
You know?
I love the modern style. I think that's why this is my favorite place so far. And then the Miami place I thought was cool. But both
Miami's
Swedish
cool.
places I think were really cool because I like that like clean modern style. A lot of glass, a lot of like just black and white and neutral colors.
Yeah. That's what this place is going to give you, all of that.
Yeah. So you have a couple of bedrooms. A walk-in closet.
Right.
What is that? Okay, you have a master bedroom, a normal bedroom.
I see.
A couple of bathroom. Yeah. So interesting. So you get like 2 bedrooms basically, and then a balcony off the master.
That's cool.
Really nice.
Yeah.
But only 2 bedrooms for $1 million.
I know.
Yeah, it's been on the small end, I would say.
There's just that psychological number of what you hitting paying $1 million for something that makes you think that you should be in luxury, and that's what is in our heads.
Yeah, that $1 million doesn't go as far as it used to.
It doesn't, apparently.
But also, we have to keep in mind we're looking at apartments, and if you live like a little bit outside of the city, you get a house.
There you go.
There's gonna be a lot more space. So, but even Swedish homes compared to American homes. I think you're gonna see a little bit less space typically.
Yeah, everything in America is also always bigger.
Yeah,
everything: like food, people, houses, cars,
everything.
Except for maybe actually Swedish humans. Like
height-wise.
I think they're taller.
They make them taller here, and they make them wider
over there. Yeah,
on the cars too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Exactly. All right, last one we're gonna look at today. We're going back up to Stockholm. This is Hornsberg's Strand. So this is Kungsholmen on the water. So I picked another place that was on the water. I thought it looked cool.
This makes sense.
This one is actually a little bit over $1 million, slightly over $1 million. The other ones we looked at were slightly under, and we can see 82 square meters. So you get a little bit less space than Malmo, Gothenburg, a little bit more expensive, and this is a little bit outside.
It's 10 years old too.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's roughly 10 years old.
I think it's really cool though with the water.
Yeah.
Like right outside your living room, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's cool.
Wow.
I thought this was a really like fun, unique place.
See, I don't know what it is. I'm stuck. See, this thing, like, get that $1 million in there. If you go up more.
Yeah.
The layout, go up one more. Just right there. The bricks that you can see outside. Are you next to someone? Are you next to people? Because that was that thing. I'm starting to get back into the same feeling I felt when I was in San Francisco.
There's another house like right on the
And you see, you paid $1 million in San Francisco to live in a little small board next to somebody else who's living in a little small board. One of the cool things about being financially independent in that nature is getting off to your own, like kind of having some space for yourself. That is half of the psychological battle of getting to earn your own money. That's why I don't want to be cramped up next to you. I want to have some space. So I can lounge. And so
this would not be your favorite.
That one's not my favorite. I know I've seen some really cool places in Stockholm, obviously, and they're probably, I don't know how much they've cost.
Some are more. But I mean, again, this is only 2 bedrooms also.
Yeah.
For over $1 million.
And it's smaller than the other 2 that we saw. So
you could see like out of the 3 Swedish cities, Stockholm was definitely the most expensive, which I think we fully expected.
Totally.
Out of the 6 places we looked at, what was your favorite one?
Well, if we're going to house, it's Kansas City. By and large, it just doesn't make any sense.
So much space.
So much space. After that, Miami looks awesome to me.
That was my number one.
That's your number one. All right, because Miami just looks perfect. I mean, it's all glass, and I know that's kind of a cliche down there in Miami, like to have these places that are all glass, and they have their own style. But like just like over here, Stockholm and Sweden, everybody knows kind of what that is, what it looks like. So I would say, San Francisco would be by far the last one. For me?
Heck no.
I don't know. It's just not.
And the Swedish places were all nice. The Miami one really surprised me.
Yeah.
So I think,
your money.
Yeah, for your money. As far as your $1 million would go, I think that the Miami was the best choice.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, with that, I think we'll wrap this video up right here. As always, check out Will's stuff, link down in the description. Thanks so much for watching this one. Tell us which house was your favorite and where you would move if you had $1 million. And with that, we'll see you guys in another video.
Peace.